Hello again and welcome to our last service heat session. We have already talked about how you can get prepared. If you remember our talk, very interesting talk with Jörg. And then we had in our second heat session the interesting information about how you can get supported with Maike and Max. And now we are talking about how you can become an expert regarding service. And therefore I welcome Christian. He is here and will introduce himself right now.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the invite and giving me the opportunity to tell something about the expert way of service. My name is Christian. I'm heading the service after sales department here at PROBAT. So becoming an expert sounds quite smart, but the question first of all is, what is the definition of an expert? So seen from my perspective, an expert is somebody who thinks ahead of time. He's prepared for the unexpected. He knows how to behave if something shows up. An expert is somebody who is already thinking about something in the future which might take place or not. It's like the emergency plan. So he knows if the alarm is ringing, there's action items in place, there's responsibilities in place, there's science in place, everybody's trained how to behave. So that's the easy one of it.
Okay, so you mean like something like to expect the unexpected.
Exactly, yes.
Could you explain it a bit more in detail what this interesting thing means?
Yeah, that's the chicken and egg discussion. So how to expect the unexpected, that's, if that would be easy, then life would be easy. But unfortunately, life isn't that easy and life is more or less full of risk. But I think, looking into that crystal ball and looking into the future might work not so good in private life, but I think in professional life, it's not that challenging. You just need to have a strong partner at your side who is able to give more figures and facts to that crystal ball. And I think with our long-lasting track record and so on, we can give guidance to that one. So not jeopardizing your business. Thinking ahead of time means think about a smooth and easy operation to increase performance, lower risk and so on. So whatever we've seen in those ones in the first and second segment is more or less reactive service. You have a problem, you would have a problem, give a call, and there's a strong partner at your side. So but now we're talking about different things.
So an expert means to act like more proactive?
Yes, absolutely, yes. It's like a team, a football team. A football team is not just playing once in a weekend, they're playing every day. They're being trained every day how to play that game perfectly. That at the end of the day, it fits all together. So
I think you have here some tools to react proactive.
Yeah, exactly. So what we've tried is more or less clustering that one into different areas. So if you have a closer look to the first bullet points, which we call service level agreement. What does that mean, service level agreement? Basically, the idea is a collection of the other two. So what if all the conditions of those areas, hotlines, support, repairs, and so on, if that's being aligned, expectations, risk and opportunities, costs for sure as well, if that's aligned, you just give green light to say, there we go, everybody knows how to play that game. That's the easy one of it.
So you mean you have a better plan for the future?
Exactly. It's just about budget, creating budgets, creating the right response time. If we don't know your requirement or customer's requirement, then it's hard for us to addict to those ones. So it should be a balanced out team. As otherwise there's misbalance and then there's problems.
Yes, of course. And then you have here, as you mentioned, the service level agreement. That means something like a plan before, like a match plan, or if I'm going this football thing, then could be the match plan, or?
I think that's the match plan indeed. Yes, for sure. That's the professional way of doing it. An expert is maintaining the as-built condition. an expert is taking care of the current status of your asset. And that's the first step of it.
Yeah.
I would say the overall frame,
Yeah.
and we need, we can step into discussions and tailor-made that, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's other aspects
Yeah.
which could be involved in that one. As I mentioned, training, for example.
Yeah.
Training is one big aspect. As I mentioned, maintain the as-built condition, checking and evaluating the current status. We can do that for you.
Yeah.
But also, if you want to take real ownership, we can train you how to do that. Either at your premises or next door here in our R&D center.
Okay, that you mean that, I don't know, if you are in a faraway country for us, like maybe Asia or America or something like this, you have the possibility to learn here how things work, and then you can go to your own plant, and then you can easily prepare for your own maintenance or
more than welcome. Come over, have a closer look to the production, to our R&D center, and then asking. It's all about asking the right questions. And then training is kind of a session. We can also looking into your requirements. What is your need? Are you in need of a recipe? Are you in need of maintenance, operation support, and so on? And by that, improving your daily operation.
And how can spare part management then help?
There's a strong interconnection between all of those. For example, if you go out and inspecting your asset, your plant, the outcome might be some errors or something which is giving you fault or whatever, which is jeopardizing and harming your business. So basically a repair. But if the repair shouldn't be a big problem and shouldn't be like bothering you, because if it's being scheduled and if all the right spare parts are in place at the right time, perfect. You're just shortening the stop of your plant by a few days. You fix that because the spare parts, you don't need to wait half a year or whatever, or a few weeks for that spare. It's all in place. And that's what we call spare part management. We do have, we are the market leader in business. We do have a long track record, which we are proud of. And by all that, by our I-base, our customer feedback and so on, we can give strong guidance. What spare parts should be stored, where to store, in terms of inventory, big topic also. Critical spare parts, critical mind sounds negative, but critical in terms of lead time, stock replenishing time. Think ahead of time. What if this component might fail, or this? Maybe it's even not realistic to fail, but at least you'd have a master plan in hand.
Yes, of course. So it means that with all of that, our main goal is to decrease downtimes?
Yes, that's for sure. Yes, downtime. Downtime is, it's kind of a no-go. I think at the end of the day, the operations should be, as smooth as possible. Production, it's cost. Downtime is cost related, and for sure, if we are able to reduce downtime, then at the end of the day, our customers, you are running a smooth business, you are earning money, so do we. So it's a win-win situation for all of us.
I totally agree, and I know from several customers that works pretty good, and also that our machines have a long lifetime because all of these things.
Yes.
But there is a time maybe the technology is old, or there are no new software available, or we have new view of safety concepts. Do I have any chances to make my old machine modern? I
think at least partially more modern.
Okay.
For sure, we cannot reinvent the whole new wheel, but we live in boundaries. And as I mentioned, we do have, a 155 years track record, and there is some roasting machines up and running since decades. So again, what if component X, Y, Z will fail? Sometimes it's not just only on us, sometimes it's also on supplier, changing their working procedures. Even sometimes suppliers are not existing anymore. Norms, regulations are changing. Requirements at customers are changing frequently. For sure, you need to addict to that one, and you do need to define how to solve those problems. And that's exactly what we call that redesigning. That's more or less the top of the peak. We do, and that's where comes our strong R&D skills into place. We do have huge competencies in terms of R&D. Sometimes a one-to-one replacement is not applicable anymore. It's not available anymore. So, but downtime, as we've heard, is a no-go. So we need to invent something new to still apply to that plant. And I think that's for sure sometimes tricky, and sometimes more adjustments have to be done electrically, software-wise, and so on. But at the end of the day, there is a solution in place because we do know the past requirements of those customers, of those plants, plus we do know the future requirements, the actual requirements of states or governmental laws or whatever. And that's where to or how to define a solution. That's the.
And I think that's also the thing, both sides can learn from each other.
Absolutely, yes. And I think it's not just only changing norms and changing requirements. Sometimes it's also, as sustainability, as we've seen there. It's also a big topic for everybody in the industry, in the whole world. Leaving the world in a better condition as we, for our following generations. So an old motor might still work, but have you ever thought about the improvement in efficiency, in energy savings, and so on? So there is options in place. It's just all about communication. It's just all about communication.
And I think that is also a thing that every customer and every technology is different, and you have to find the best technology for customer needs.
Absolutely. I think if all those three areas are aligned and put the right priorities to, at the end of the day, the result is, what we are strongly working on every day is smiling customers.
So you mean like we can give a guideline for a service solution, but at the end, every service solution is customized for different customers.
Because every customer is different. You are different than me. So I think just a platform, one size fits all will not make it. And that's the expert way of it. Bayern Munich is playing different against, whatever, Barcelona than what other teams.
Real Madrid, for example.
For example, sorry. But so different tactics to different customers or to different team players. Not everybody is good in the defense. Somebody's good more in the offense. And you need to clearly listen to those requirements and to those sentences in order to get prepared. Get prepared for the future. That's the overall headline in service.
Thank you for this interesting explanation. Even the football analogy was very helpful for me as a football fan.
Okay,
great. Is there anything else you want to highlight in that picture?
Basically, as an overall conclusion, I'm the last one talking about service. Keep in mind the product life cycle of it. I think service is kickstarting right from the beginning, from the scratch piece of paper. If you think about service, just right from the beginning up till the end of your operations, then you should be covered. And I think choosing the right partner is also essential. Choosing the right long-term trustful partner. And to me, it is quite obvious that this partner is PROBAT. Because we clearly do know we have designed all that. We have been in so many interfaces with different clients. So that should be something to investigate and to develop for sure.
I think that is, even in sales, or that is our whole philosophy, that we try to understand our customers in the best way and then to create solutions.
I think it's vice versa. We learn from customers as customers learn from us. I think if that's a fruitful interconnection, we should be all safe. And safety is also a big issue. But maybe that's up and coming.
Another topic.
Exactly.
Okay. I think For now, it was amazing to hear what our service department is developing over the time and how they are organized. I can say thank you for the whole service team and also for this heat session with Christian. And yeah, I'm very happy to welcome also you to this heat session, extended version, let's say it like this. And yeah, I'm also happy to welcome you back to our next heat session in the future. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.